Welcome to the Expensive Coins History channel, where history, art, and economics collide. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of ancient Greek coinage from 400 to 300 BCE, an era that not only defined classical civilization but also left behind some of the most beautiful and valuable currency the world has ever seen. These coins are far more than just currency of the past. They are miniature masterpieces, stories struck in metal, that carry the legacy of a civilization which laid the groundwork for Western philosophy, science, and politics. But beyond their historical significance, these coins are also extraordinarily rare, highly collectible, and in many cases, worth a small fortune in today's global market. Stay tuned as we explore what makes these ancient coins so valuable, how much collectors are paying for them in 2025, and which specific types you should keep an eye out for. The period between 400 and 300 BCE was a time of extraordinary change and growth in ancient Greece. This was the late classical period, marked by the rise of Macedon under Philip II, and later, the military genius of his son, Alexander the Great. The Greek world expanded from the Mediterranean to the edges of the Indian subcontinent, and with it came the widespread use and circulation of coinage. Greek coins from this era were more than utilitarian. They were political tools, propaganda pieces, and artistic expressions. The city-states, known as polis, minted coins as a symbol of autonomy and civic pride. The images depicted on these coins often included gods and goddesses, mythical creatures, and symbols of power and identity, such as Athena and her owl, or the lion of Heracles. So what makes Greek coins from 400 to 300 BCE so rare and valuable? First and foremost is their age and condition. Over 2,300 years old, these coins were struck by hand using dies carved by master artisans. Because no two dies were identical, each coin is technically unique. Coins that have survived in excellent condition, showing sharp detail, full imagery, and minimal wear, are incredibly scarce and command a premium. Second is the metal content. Most high-value coins from this era are made of silver, though some exceptional specimens were minted in gold. The famous decadrams, tetradrachms, and drams are especially sought after. A silver tetradrachm from Athens or Syracuse with full strike and good provenance can easily fetch thousands to tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Third is historical and artistic significance. The coinage of cities like Athens, Corinth, Syracuse, and Alexander's empire feature some of the most revered designs in numismatic history. Collectors prize them not just for what they are, but for what they represent. Let's take a look at a few standout examples that illustrate the immense value of Greek coins from this period. One of the most iconic is the Athenian owl tetradrachm. Featuring the helmeted head of Athena on the obverse and a standing owl on the reverse, this coin symbolized the political and economic power of Athens. In well-preserved condition, these coins have sold in 2025 for prices ranging between $2,000 and $25,000 depending on strike quality and provenance. Then there's the Syracuse decadrachm, considered by many experts to be among the most beautiful coins ever minted. Designed by Quin and Ioannidis, these pieces showcase astonishing relief and lifelike portraiture. Recent auction results in 2025 have shown prices exceeding $75,000 for coins in near-perfect condition, and of course, coins bearing the image of Alexander the Great, often struck posthumously by his generals, remain among the most coveted. A silver tetradrachm bearing his image as Heracles, wearing a lion skin headdress, is relatively common but still highly desirable. Prices for well-struck examples range from $500 to $5,000 depending on mint, condition, and rarity. A particularly rare gold stater from the reign of Philip II, Alexander's father, recently sold at a London auction for over $120,000 in early 2025. Only a handful exist in mint state, making them a top-tier acquisition for elite collectors and investors. In today's market, ancient Greek coins from 400 to 300 BCE are more than collectibles, they are alternative investments. As traditional markets face volatility, high-net-worth individuals are turning to tangible assets with historical significance. Coins of this nature have appreciated steadily over the past decade, and demand has remained strong in 2025 despite economic fluctuations. However, the ancient coin market also comes with risks, particularly around authenticity and provenance. Reputable auction houses like Heritage, Sotheby's, CNG, and Roma Numismatics offer coins that are authenticated by top experts. Collectors should always insist on certification and detailed provenance to avoid forgeries. Another important factor is grading. Coins are typically graded on a scale similar to modern coins, with terms like very fine, extremely fine, and mint state or choice about uncirculated. The price difference between grades can be dramatic. A mint state Alexander tetradrachm might be worth 3 to 5 times more than one in fine condition. If you're considering starting or expanding a collection of ancient Greek coins from the 400 to 300 BCE period, here are some final recommendations. Start with silver tetradrachms from widely recognized mints like Athens or Alexander's Empire. These are more affordable and still historically significant. Buy from reputable dealers or auctions. Authenticity and provenance are key to value retention. Study before you invest. Read books, attend numismatic shows, and follow reputable coin forums. Diversify your collection by city-state, era, and denomination. This builds both historical value and market appeal. Remember, collecting ancient coins is not just a financial pursuit, it's a deeply rewarding journey into history, culture, and art. Every coin you hold is a link to the ancient world, a conversation across centuries, and perhaps even an investment that appreciates in ways that modern assets cannot match. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of ancient Greek coins from 400 to 300 BCE. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments. We'd love to hear what coins you're collecting, or what you hope to find next. Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and remember, history is always in your hands.